Hey DOT community, this is Zalon coming at you with a DOT live stream. Good evening, DOT community. It's a DOT and chill night tonight. It's a Saturday night for me. Figured I'd do a little live streaming. Haven't done a little bit of this for a while. I mean, besides from doing that, live streams with Bo. But just figured doing a little bit of grinding, just playing the game, nothing crazy. So let's see who is all here to join me tonight. We got Gaming with Tario, hailing from Canada. Oh, Canada. Jim Kramer, how we doing? Good to see you. Jim is a leader in Non-Toxic Rogue Squad. You want to see my progress? It's nothing to go tell your mom about. That's not a your mom joke. It's oh gosh, I said it. I said the saying wrong. It's nothing to write home to mom about. That's what I should have said. Sorry. I'm a crazy Canadian. Shh. All right. Well, I got 800 souls. I've grinded a little bit here and there, but nothing crazy. Haven't been too excited about the rewards in this event. Besides for rank rewards, of course, rank rewards aren't bad at all. But besides from that, still playing, obviously, constantly. But not going hard in the grind, which basically means like a situation where the phone doesn't leave my side. Which is usually the case on a regular basis, so. 1.6. Yeah, nice. Tario. Without the Titan boost, Jason, yeah, it is definitely more difficult. And also the nerfed relics as well. So. I mean, I knew pretty much to begin with what's up the brain, I wasn't going to be spending on this event. I already knew that. Like, I mean, throwing in, for the most part, when you're grinding on the free-to-play grind for the most part, you spend like 1,000 or so gems or 1,500 gems, but you get that some of it back in the event, plus you get season rewards. It's like, and your daily gems and stuff like that, as long as you're doing that. So for the most part, even though, you might grind tons and tons of portal spawns, really, pretty much just comes right back to you. It's nuts. Don't get me wrong, it's okay, but I would rather save my tokens for like next Throne War or just collect the Alliance ranking, which is epic tokens, which I save for a huge temple event. Yeah, I got 3 saved from the previous event right here, and I guess we have 3 more here, so that'll be 6 going into something else. I got 3 epics that I've been saving here. Of course, I am on my personal account. You know, I would have definitely disclaimered this in the title if I was on the test account. But there will be more stuff from the test account soon, don't get me wrong. Mostly more videos than streams, unless it's like a brand new Titan release or something like that. But let's check the leaderboard, see where everybody else is as more people join the live stream for tonight. Because I got a quick video I want to show everybody that's been following my videos for a long time. I got to show you something, because in the most recent pull event, I got something. I got something that I want to make sure I show everybody in relatively the first 10 to 15 minutes of the stream, because that'll be the most watched part. What's that Venom seed relic? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get a poison spell, and then yeah, the new relic from this event. If it was the relic that was shown in the live stream and had been uh, Panthers damage and Panthers critical, I think a lot of more people would have been a little bit more excited about it instead of it being Panthers health and Panthers critical. But yeah, it also gives, of course, the two poison cloud spells. How we doing, Gaming Yeager? Good to see you. But as we see here, just in non-toxic row squad, we got Reaper leading the way, Dragonstar, Super Bach, everyone's favorite Garrett Phillips, A1 member there, number 4, Soldier, McCrane. Yep, definitely doing good. There's Coach. Definitely some familiar names that I've seen, definitely over the time of playing, that have either played with me up in non-toxic or have actually there's Shooter McGavin, great YouTuber as well as player. He's a 100% free to play DOT player and one of the only that I know that puts out helpful free to play. I'm not saying he's the only one that puts out free to play tips, but he actually is free to play himself. So Green Arrow. Oh, there's me. Racking the 800. Where's Bo? 360. Go down at 200. Boo. Not representing the YouTubers. Where's Soldier at? He's up here at the top, I'm sure. There he is. Soldier XD. 6240. Is there any way to anchor a land that's about to be depleted? That's a good question, the brain. I have not tried to do that. Yeah, Jason says, nah, I won't let you anchor it. I see. Bunch of slackers. All right, well, let's see. Let's see where actually people are doing here actually in the event, because I heard a lot. Like, look at these soul counts. I mean, we're here, and there's a day and 7 hours left, and the soul counts. I mean, the Events RS hasn't even broken 1 million. Does that tell you anything, DOT community? Again, I try to be as positive as possible, but I can't obviously, report report this event any different than what the numbers show you right here. And I have been recently criticized in my comments saying that we're not that myself and other such YouTubers that have connections to the developers, we've gotten too soft and we're not harsh enough on the developers. Well, you can see right here, the numbers tell you. The numbers show exactly how incredibly popular this event is. Although we will also see, most likely, people shedding souls to try to get down into the Basathi and Ladega ranges. So, and I know 126 will probably hopefully push a little bit here in the next day or so. That be able to get in that top 100. But if we get the epic token, I guess wouldn't be the worst, but definitely getting another Ladega would be a little bit better. And actually, let's see. Didn't see. Yeah, I wonder if non-toxic is in the. For once, it's not me that said that. What? For once, it's not you, the brain. What? That we're too soft we're soft on the developers. We don't tell them how incredibly upset we are. I mean, we do. A lot of times, it's more we tell them, and you guys don't. I mean, we don't voice it. We're not saying the same exact things on the video because a lot of times it's just taking a lot of things that people either say in the live streams that we conduct here or comments and stuff like that. Or just also band chat stuff because a lot of times there's a lot of good feedback in the band chats. No excitement for this event. Yeah, It is. I mean, that is the crappy part. I mean, as much as this seemed to be a test, the way they were talking about it in the most recent live stream, it does show that obviously this test has most definitely failed. I mean, it's not a. When it comes down to rank rewards, I mean, throwing out Rangers. I mean, I guess if anyone wants to look at least a third of the cup, a full situation, not even glass half full in this case, but in the glass third full, the rank rewards for Rangers isn't bad. So, but besides from that, pretty much everything else. And I mean, getting some divine gems. I'm not gonna frown on that either. So that's, I guess, a portion of a glass that's a third full. I mean, nobody's gonna frown on these. 100 divine gems, 100 divine gems. Although the thing is, though, I mean, for the free to play players, and here's this other, major thing. Putting these divine gems in means regular gems were sacrificed, and free to play players suffer due to that. So it's been reiterated multiple times on many other channels, and again, that is 100% true, and it's not exactly, it's definitely a big kick in the groin for the free to play players. It really is. And I have to say at the same time, at this point, the last two events myself not actually spending anything and putting anything in. The only thing I put in recently was to make sure that I had gems for some of the weekday. The weekday events have been better than the weekend events. Who here agrees that Theaters of War and the Mr. Positive is right. Hello, community. No, you're not. Arch Stanton. But anyway, so um, but I have to say, who here agrees with me that the weekday events have been way better than the weekend events? Um, so I'll tell you that. I think so. I think Theaters of War and the other one, Altar of Plenty, both of those events, I'm more than willing to spend gems on those, and it's not draining my gems down to nothing either. Definitely, those events are a lot more fun, and I feel like we get a lot more out of them right now currently than the current events. But again, like I said a little bit before, this is a test. So, with that said, after this weekend, I'm sure Monday morning, when everybody gets in the office and they see the number sheets and they go, "What?" And again, a lot of the developers, I'm sure, when they went home this weekend, knew that would be the case, but not everybody. Somebody said, "Yeah, let's give this a shot." Somebody did. Whoever that was, they might be getting fired on Monday. But we'll see. All right, so this is what I've been doing for the event. And I'll be honest, this is what I'm having the most fun with right now. And I know a lot of the communities will be like, "Oh, well, yeah, it's my boy Calvary. I can play with whoever I want with right now. So I can battle with whoever I want." That's right. And it's been Calvi. And I've been having so much fun just dropping these skellies. But, you know, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun with them while you can. Let's see. How we doing, CY? Good to see you. Good to see you. You think everyone's spent from Odin and Nurukor? Yeah, that's true. I mean, I didn't throw down on Nurukor because you know what, I kind of figured it was his first time we saw him, but I kind of figured I would see him again. I don't watch these Panthers. Yeah, still didn't catch him. Oh. Just make sure. That's all I do is I just make sure I throw out those skellies every single time. And we'll read the comments. So, top 50 souls count is all-time low, which is good for me. People and me don't like how they give with one hand and take with the other, specifically the 3 and 4 star relic buffs. Yeah, that's a huge big problem right now, Gaming Jaeger. Boost at 400, then jumps to 4,500. And of course, we all enjoy some Arch Stanton. If anybody does anybody want to get on Discord? I mean, I can definitely get the Discord rolling. Um, that's not a problem. I won't be posting it in chat, but I will I'll throw it in the to the YouTubers band chat if anybody needs the link to Bose. Discord allows you to come on and actually talk on the stream with me, so I'm not talking by myself. Um, so let me see here. Oh yeah. See, look at this. This is the other thing too. When the event is incredibly unpopular, it's super easy in the Legend Leagues to find event lands. I'll be honest with you. There's tons of event lands everywhere. It seems like, but that's, when Odin was out, it was like, oh my God, where are the event lands? I had to sing the song, "Where have all the event lands gone?" That's what I did. It was bad when when the Odin event happened. Absolutely the worst on the Legend servers. Like Santa Claus, I dropped my skellies all around. Alright, so I think I saw, yep, Fury's here. Popped on to say hello. 2:30 in the morning here. Need some sleep. And, of course, slap that like button. Thank you, Fury. Thank you for stopping by. Ian Rogerson's here. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Ian Rogerson, for coming by. Ultra Plenty is the best use of gems. Yep. And free-to-play will always get the short stick game in the area. I agree. It will always be that way. You like the idea of not forcing us to use a specific Titan element? Yes, I like that too. We've had that kind of thing happen, I think, still with a boost event where they just gave all 4-star Titans like a specific boost, and it was one of the higher ones. There was that. It didn't happen too long ago. I like that. Definitely agree on that. What's up, the Cornivist 100? Joseph Salazar, what's going on? Smash that like button, Jim Kramer. Thank you, I appreciate that. Now it's in my head. FL Rebel, that's right. But you have to say, but that's what happens when the Odin event happened. I'm serious. Because I really would be saying out loud, like, gosh, possible swear word. Where are all the event lands? Oh yeah, we're dropping Fireball. Nuke him. Because I'll probably have too many spells. I'm trying to play in a campaign, but I'm greatly outnumbered. What do? I have Spearmen, Grenadiers, Mossbane, Panthers, Archers, and Militia. I'm trying to play in a campaign. Bree, where in the campaign are you playing? Go all archers with raiding lands with Calvary. Let the troops come to you. Drop spells when you need. Ah. Yeah, it's not a bad arch. I've just been using all these militia. And also, I don't lose any troops on any of these. Game Rescue. Very infamous Game Rescue. I've been told to check out Game Rescue's channel, Vintage, by someone who says that I'm not hard enough on the developers. I'm like, I already know who you are. But I gotta get more ranty. That's apparently what the community wants. Community wants more rant videos. Knowing this event was a kind of test for all new event relics, I had a good idea it wouldn't be as they said. Well, Ian Rogerson, you saw me pull a bunch of event relics. I didn't get anything past a 3-star on my test account. I was hoping to at least see even a 4-star, and I did 9 pulls. Most of the time, a lot of these event lands too. The only thing I lose is a couple militia, if I lose anything. It's just a bunch of militia and skellies that are running up there. Keep some range troops, but I need better. If I had maybe another relic slot or so, I'd throw like an archer relic on or two, and then maybe I could pull that off. Hey, how we doing, Born? Scooby Don, good to see you. when you're greatly outnumbered, briefly. Depending on what kind of Titan you're taking in, and what Titan you're going up against, I guess I would say, because a lot of times you can even things out by bringing the right Titan and right troops. So, I guess, again, it's a situational thing. Jim Kramer's line, when do you think lightning troops will come out and how? That's a good question, Jim Kramer. I think they're going to be coming out. Well, they actually said in the most recent live stream that Matt was like working on them, like and everything else, and that's why I wasn't on the stream. I would say fairly soon. Now that it's pretty much the end of the school year for the most part here in the United States, and it's more or less summertime. Uh, I would say before the end of the summer, which would be typically the end of August. So, soon, and to be soon would be in the next 2 months. So, 2.5 months. I like that archer idea there. I think I'm going to be employing that, like I said, when I get my Calvary up another level. And how will the lightning troops come out? They'll come out in like they're going to have like an event for them. I guarantee it. Some sort of event. I can't see them not making it some sort of huge deal. And maybe another relic or two that are going to have like lightning troop damage. Like serious ones. Because they gotta release some more of those types of relics around the time when they actually release the troops. Oh yeah, Jason Jerome has a point about marketing. Yes, I agree. Heavily, heavily, heavily. I have not seen on any of the other games that I play, because there's a ton of ads that play on a lot of the other games that I play, because I pretty much play them free to play. Um, and those ads do not run. Um, those ads do not run any Dawn of Titans. And I did for at one point see Dawn of Titans ads run, but they were like, it was like January, February. And those like little short videos that they have for each one of the Norse gods, like they actually at the very end actually say like Dawn of Titans and everything else. And it looks like and it says play now and it shows like the App Store and the Android store at the bottom, like those should be run in other games. Like that should be those should have been all used as marketing tools, and I don't think any of those videos really were, except for the fact that they posted them up on the YouTube site. And that was really bad. So I don't know. I've really, and being a business major myself, I took 2 marketing classes, and yeah, I don't think at all whatsoever. I mean, social media, yeah, definitely. The interaction is there. They definitely post regularly there, but that's not exactly. And the blog post, I mean, we used to not have anything like that at one point, and see a lot of players don't know that. So I do have to say, regularly updating the blog post like they have actually is a positive. So again, I'm not totally negative here, not totally empty on the glass. Sorry. And but yeah, so I don't know. That marketing is a serious issue. Um, the game has a lot of potential, as many others agree. And being able to use what they have the videos. Like I said, like those videos are not long. They're either easily, even if they have to snip down a couple seconds here and there just to make them so that they can fit into 30-second commercials that run in other games. And it doesn't cost that much to put those out there. When I say it doesn't cost much compared to what you're actually getting back in return. And again, you do have to make sure you're marketing them on the right platform to the right people. So, I mean, don't be marketing the game like, you know, in kids games, or maybe some teenage, but mostly more, anywhere from like 15 to 45. That's what they should be marketing to. But are you already out of school, Joseph? Good. You have plenty of time to grind. No. I do enough ranting for two people, but why you don't have? That's why you don't have to. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm just making sure that people know that I'm not exactly happy about a lot of the things that are going on. I don't spend on every event that comes out, and this, that, and the other thing. It's not always. A lot of times, everyone makes it sound like, after I get done making a video, or getting done doing a live stream or something like that, that I like, you know, I get into the game and it's all rainbows and unicorns. It's not. Okay, it's not. I'm just like it's not the case. But at the same time too, there's a lot of people, I guess, sometimes don't understand that, in like a live stream situation, there's a certain point of, you know, beating dead horses. I'd like to talk about certain topics and everything else, but a lot of times, some people come into the stream and don't hear me talk about one thing or the other, and if they don't watch the replay, there's not much else I can do, and they may think that I didn't talk about this subject or that subject, but I did. I did cover it at some point, or maybe I didn't cover it enough, or didn't complain enough, but, can't make everybody happy, unfortunately. But I do tell people, I mean, like, into some of the comments that people made recently, I was just like, yeah, I think you just need to listen to more of my, just pay attention to my stream a little bit more. Maybe listen to the whole thing. Because a lot of times people are saying stuff that I was like, man, like, I definitely complained enough in that video. I know I did. But, like I said, I'm still here and I'm still playing. Still watching the dev live streams. Still enjoy making videos. Still enjoy playing with Calvary. I really do. I really do enjoy playing with Calvary and getting them leveled up. And the cool thing is, I truly believe that my Calvary skills are one of the best sets, maybe top 3. It may not be everybody's number 1, but if anything, you would say it would be the top 3 possibility sets for him. But I honestly believe it's the best set. And that's because he's got, I think it's, I might be wrong. I was gonna say it's double skelly damage and skeleton critical. But, I may be wrong. New building coming for the Lightning Troops too. Yes, Ian Rogerson is very exciting about that. I mean, gives a level 25 player something to do, At the same time, adds a little bit more to the game. Definitely excited about that. I think that's cool. I'm on the last level of one called the Trial. They have 100k troops who were upper level militia and spearmen. They have no Titan. Mine is a level 30 Heiress and Archer. I have 10k troops, outnumbered. Okay. Well, Kobar's level 1, yeah. Game Rescue, yeah. I mean, he's a 1-star, so of course he's only going to top out at 30. And you got Eris topped out at 30 right now. So, I mean, a lot of times, 100k troops coming at you, I would make sure to, if those troops are, you said, wait, probably militia and spearmen. Oh, well, militia and spearmen, You can get away with dropping some. I mean, I would either drop Fireball or when they start grouping up hardcore, if you can definitely get that to happen. I'm not sure if they group up a lot or not in that specific scenario, but if you use Fireball along with allowing them to come to you and you used a bunch of ranged troops like Grenadiers and Archers, and possibly use a couple fear spells. Actually, you know what? Yeah, if you could use a fear spell, I don't know if that's too late in the game yet for you or not. If you get a couple fear spell drops, that can also be very helpful when they get too close and they're cutting down some of your people. Calvrex is like having two armies. Yeah, I know Game Rescue, right? It's to see DOT ads on Facebook. That's how I found the game. But I haven't seen anything in like a year yet, right, Jim Kramer? It's been a while. But actual damage, Bleebery, I mean, I depends on what level troops you're attacking, but to become good in any situations once you get close to 50, yeah. You're referring to like 3 stars and 4 stars. It sounds like Bleebery is using a lot of 1-star Titans right now. Yeah, Cobra's going to do some damage probably at like 25, 30. Very, very most at the very end. But for the most part, you need to start getting like a Bleebery. I'll be real honest. A lot of the beginning players, the first step is to get a. You can skip over the 2 stars, but if you can get a 3-star, um, 3-star Titan, would definitely be very helpful and push your progress just a little bit. And concentrating on a 3-star Titan is definitely going to help you get a little bit farther in the game. And good 3-star Titans are, let's see, Kuba. Kuba's good. Also to, here, real quick. Let's jump in here. Good 3-star Titans. Sardu. Definitely now that Grenadiers are a little bit more back in action. What about early level players do much better with Champion Titans? Yes, very early players, yes. In the very beginning. I mean, he's using a Ranger already at 1 stars. Durat, Manfred. Yeah. Besides from that, pending pending on a Wolfric, they're all resists though, but they're good for as land defenders. Definitely coming up the chain, 3-star wise, if you get the correct skill set. Yeah, Manfred, Kuba, Karn. He's not bad. Duran. They're at Korea. Another good land defender because she's a nice berserker, just like Krothos. Baron. Pending skills. Cormac and Adventures Guild. Or you mean Cormac in the just regular campaign? Because there's a Sarduan Adventures Guild. Yeah, if you can get some good archer skills on a Baron, I can't see why he would be all that horrible right now. If you can get some decent archer skills, but he's still a total mixed set between, as you can see here, Spearman, Archer's Militia. So he's a real shot in the dark. Unfortunately, with the physical Titans, human Titans. You know, look at all these Akivus that are going to get fused. Well, not all of them, but yeah. Yeah. Now, quick question. Quick question. I need to get the community's decision on this, or opinion, I should say, because I've highly trying to figure out exactly what I want to do about this, and I'm glad that I have 15 of you here with me right now. Thank you for everybody that joined in. I have 3 Siegfrieds. Currently, this is the one that I've always had, which I believe has the worst Siegfried skills possible. Use archers and grens and let troops come to you, yeah. Using the heck out of your Durad on my mini, Castle 12, yeah. Yeah, I played with Durad a lot too. I think I got a Durad up pretty high, but I eventually fused him away when I started getting really frustrated with leveling up my Titans. And the fact that Durad was so common. So, but, yeah, so this is the Siegfried that I have. Militia armor, archer's health, spearman armor piercing, archer's armor, and spearman health. Now, the spearman armor piercing and spearman health, not exactly bad. Those two I can live with, and I just wanted archer's damage on both of those skills, or archer's offense instead of 2 defense skills. So, that's why I considered him to be kind of, the worst Siegfried situation, at least for out of the ones that I got. But I then got this Siegfried, and I thought, oh, well, this looks a bit better. Militia armor piercing, archer's armor piercing, spearman health, spearman damage, and then archer's health. Okay. Exactly. That's what the first one. Yes. Okay. That's what I knew that wasn't a really good Siggy, and I didn't think he was great. But this Siegfried, I was like, all right, a little bit better. Got one of the archer skills to be attacking, and then I still got the spearman health, spearman damage. Cool. And militia armor piercing, not bad. But I was like, I got this Siegfried, and I feel like this is the best one so far. Not the best, but best one so far. Militia armor piercing, archer's armor piercing, spearman armor piercing, spearman health, and then archer's health. Okay? So, I feel like this one, being that I got spearman armor piercing and spearman health, again, good with both of those. And then the archer's armor piercing, and I would get rid of the archer's health if I could get that to be an attacking. But this one being militia armor piercing as well, kind of feel like this one out of all of them so far is the best. And that even though he's level 1, I should take the other 2 and fuse them into him at the next fusion event. What does everyone think? If you think so, answer yes in the comments right now. If you think I should do this, answer yes, and I definitely will the next time the event drops. Tyrone123, how we doing? Sire Pock, how we doing? Good to see you. I'm getting a lot of yeses. Alright, good. Because I think that's the best choice. I really do. I mean, do I really need, again, yes, I get it. Do I really, I could have more than one Siggy and everything else, but to be real honest with you, I have so many more 4-star Titans that yes, I do have good land defenders. I do. They may not be fully leveled up, but, okay, cool. Thank you, Sire Pock, Archstaten, Jim Kramer, Roger Scott, Slayton. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Because I definitely will. Next fusion event, you will see. I will have those 2 Siggies going into that Siggy. Because, again, I don't see a point in just having multiple Siggies. I don't know. I just don't. Well, I probably get another one down the road that could have both the archer skills be damaged and have all the exact skills that I have there. I could. There's that possibility. There is. But, again, Like I said, I have a bunch of other Titans that I can be concerned on or work on. Also, too, it's just, I don't know. I know Siggy's also a very major staple right now. Everyone's going nuts on him. So, also, too, I'm thinking about going, taking, at least keep two, Steve says. Oh, Steve says to keep two. I could. I could keep the level 5, but that 56 has got to go. The 56 is the worst possibility, and I really out of the three, and I really think he needs to go into one of the other ones because I don't want to have to level him up all over again. That's crazy sauce. But if you take this one, the best one, and put both Siegfrieds in right now, gosh, everyone's gonna be so scared. They're like, "Don't touch the fuse button, Zalon." You're drunk, Rio Hand. Oh, nice. I mean, I've been drinking too a little bit, but nothing nuts. Look, if I put him in right now, I go to 42. Kind of a, because it's like, all right, that doesn't seem like that great of a, trade-off. You put the other one in, it's only 43. I mean, woof. So I really would like to get a fusion event and see if I can get that 43 to be more like 50. So we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, I know I won't get exactly 56 all the way back, but everyone's like, oh my gosh, don't touch fuse. All right, I won't touch fuse. Look, see, this is the kind of event we're in right now. To the point where I can come back to a place that I haven't really attacked for a little bit now, and there's still still one more land to attack. That's how you know the event's not crazy. How's my Skolnar? My Skolnar is at, I think, not, I think I still don't know what the last skill is. I think I'm close. I think I'm real close to finding out. Oh my gosh, am I taking Ulrich in? I guess I'm taking Ulrich in. Let's zoom in. It's been so long, Ulrich. We all know he's gonna win. Alright. How are we doing, Charlotte? I didn't know that it was you on Tyrone. See, that has archers damage and AP and spearmen damage and health. What do I think? I think that's good, Adele. I think that's really good. I'll check out the Skolnar in a second. Sire, here, hold on. I think you should hold out until you get a Siggy with damage to level him up. Dawn Powers, you think I should not do anything whatsoever with any of them? And wait until I get one with archer's damage? Just having archer's AP and archer's health isn't enough. Still needs to be a little bit more. Not bad advice. I'm not going to say that something I'll definitely consider. I just want to definitely put it out there and get a little bit more of an opinion from everybody. But I would like to have a good Siggy now. I don't want to sound like an impatient player. Your Orc is like 90 years old in game years. Oh, I know, right? Oh. Steve, I guess you might get your wish. I might keep all of them right now, and then just wait to get a better one. But this might be too long. I want it all. I want it now. What about these lands? Ooh, yeah. How long have we been streaming? 44 minutes. Should I use my portal stones? What is it, Saturday? Yeah. I guess I should, Like the 50. Not the hundo. Might be able to save the hundo. Use the 50 though. I don't really feel like spending a ton of gems right now. I just know the 50 won't make it to the next. Well, it will, but sometimes I lose the 50. I'll be real honest with you. It stinks, and it has happened at least 2 times. And those 2 times have been within the last couple months. Oh man, I'm still bringing in Ulrich. I guess it still doesn't matter. I just don't get my skellies. I lose more troops this way. Well, I don't really lose troops. These aren't really hard lands. Oh, and I gotta look at my Skolnar for Sire Pak. I'll show you what's up. Oof. Good old Ulrich. Let's see if I have to gen any troops. They mentioned on the most recent dev live stream that people were like, we want more new load screens. Oh, new load screens. People are funny. What do you think, Archstan? New load screens? Does anybody want to get on Discord? I'm just gonna ask that question again. Does anybody want to get on Discord? Is there anybody here that has the ability to get on Discord? Let's put that out there. Let's take a look at my Skolnar real quick. From my man Sire Pak. Yeah, he's at 50. 50 and a half. He does great for production. I mean, amazing for production. But I want to get him to 51 because I want to find out what his last skill is. Because I got 2 resist against ice, which kind of sucks. But, and then resist against fire. Resist against the melee, though. Look at that. Resist against melee. What a great skill to have. I thought that was a trash skill back in the day. But interesting. I mean, obviously, resist against ranged is better. But still, a blanket resist against melee. I like that. I'm just making fun of the fact that, again, whatever is garbage at one point becomes not garbage at another point, and then may become garbage again. It's all very possible, but I'm just saying. It's just interesting that I've had this Skolnar forever. It's my original Skolnar from one of the events back in the day. Because for the longest time, I didn't have any Guardian Titans to really fuse into. So. But what do I have now? Oh, Valkyrie and Metano. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Valkyrie, Metano. Calcor's good for production at 31. And Skolnar, if he has a garbage last skill. What if he has resist to range? Goliath's resist to range. That would be insane. Actually, that's a great build right there. If you can get Goliath's resist to ranged, like really, really high, pretty OP actually. Because everybody, I mean, even though they're super slow still, they'd be able to take a beating to no end. Yeah. Resist against Titan or another melee, then he's golden. Yeah, that's true too. So, we will see. Next fusion event. There's going to be some crazy stuff happening. So, just curious. Just going to put this out there and see if everybody wants to answer here in the comments. How far do you plan on going in the event? Not trying to, obviously not expecting a lot of all the ways or anything like that, but I would like to see if we have kind of a general consensus about where good spot to go would be. Oh my gosh. Taking Skolnar in now. Go, Skolnar, go. Getting to see all the old Titans. Skolnar says, not in my house. Hey, Meowsif Stalin, how we doing? Oh, you like those skills? Oh, you like his shield? Look at that. I got 3 VP. 3 VP. It's pathetic. Guy's name is Trap. I'm gonna go visit the trap house. To all my younger viewers, don't do drugs. I was referring to all the television shows that I watch. 200 Divine Gems is where I'm going to... Ah, there we go. Matthew Rich, how we doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. Don Powers, thank you for answering the question. So, 200 Divine Gems. Where is that? There's the 100 and the 100. Oh, I'm assuming you meant when you get to the equivalent of the 200 Divine Gems, so 2,500. It kind of sucks there's that big gap there between tokens, because otherwise you got to go straight to 45 for that poison token, not a Kivu. Yeah, 45 would be a bit of a stretch, I'll tell you. 2,500 would be nice, though. Let's see what I can do. Hey, Tokyo Ghoul Brinny. How we doing? I'm not taking Skolnar in. Is there any requests to take anybody in? I'll take in any Titan. Because, we do have the option of taking in any Titan. $2,500 points, yeah. Any Titan. Because otherwise I'm taking Calvrex in. Oh yeah, talking about Calvrex's skills earlier. Yeah, it's skeleton damage, and then of course I got Imperial's armor piercing, then resist against fire, and skeleton critical. So, yeah. Damage, and critical. I honestly believe that's one of the top 3 best Calvrexes that you can get. Triple damage is probably through the roof, but now of course I do. The nice thing is I do have this blood vial maxed at and I'm getting there. I'm getting there on the skeleton ring. But I got the 2 on there. But I do have the 3 stars. I got the 3 stars up there already. I think I already maxed out 2 of the 3. So, the thing is, they only drop 1. Start grinding my Odin. Do you think it's possible to get 2k souls with what time's left with no relics? 2k? 200 battles, basically? Yeah. I do. You have over a day. 200 battles. most definitely. If you're speed raiding using militia, panthers, or archers, grenadiers, and let them come at you, you know, a couple different ways you can go about doing it. Some people love using panthers nonstop. Start grading the Odin. See, I got Archer's health and Archer's damage, and then of course both the lightning damage. Should I give him skellies? This is what I do. Instead of like how everybody takes their panther relics and just moves them around for their panthers, I just go in and people are setting off fireworks. This is what I do. I just move my skelly relics around. Ridiculous. Just throw lightning in there. But again, I do want to say that I do. And you know, I will have, since I have extra sets of those Skelly relics. I mean, obviously the main set that I have will go on Calvary, but I'll be able to have booster sets to help level up other Titans. I truly believe that is a good way of leveling up Titans, is using Calvarax relics on them. Besides from using, if you have max, because I have an extra 4-star. I think at least 2 more 4-star. I think 2 more, but one, I guarantee 1 more 4-star and a couple more 3-stars. Calvarax relics. I might have 2 4-stars, and if I do, man, I will definitely level those up as well, so that I don't have to constantly swap my relics constantly. Yeah, Archstaten. Yeah, some of the new test stuff I'm sure that you have to show, which I've already heard some information already through other channels as well about how insane some of the stuff is that just came out recently. You think this Odin is great down powers? Here, should I switch up to all archers and let them come to me? Although I'm going up against grenadier types, I'm just gonna keep charging out, throwing down the skellies. Try to save as many troops as I possibly can. Throw down a couple lightnings. I just got the tail in there. I should have dropped it back here. So yes, Archstaten, like I've said recently, always willing to talk about all sorts of crazy stuff when it comes down to trying new things with this game. Can you tell Talladega to invite you to NT Nights? Well, Charlotte, go into the Non-Toxic Gamers band chat, and if you go into the Dawn of Titans room, if you're already in there yourself, you can contact Talladega yourself. A lot of times when I say, yeah, sure, it takes me and is a huge inconvenience to me to try to get a hold of them sometimes. And what I mean by that is I contact them, they don't get back to me. Then you ask me, hey, did you contact them? And I say, yeah, I did, but I didn't get back from them yet. And it's a huge chain of basically people talking to people, and really you should just be talking to them directly. That's basically what it comes down to. I do my best to help people out, but sometimes it takes a lot of extra time, and it seems like you got absolutely nowhere when they could have just contact them directly. You don't have band? Well, I would highly suggest you get it. It is the most helpful way to make sure you're in constant contact with non-toxic members, and helps you also move around in non-toxic alliances when you would like to switch up or need to rejoin. Henceforth, why it is available for free download to Android or Apple devices. Link, search BAND in your Apple or iTunes, Apple or Android store. And then search non-toxic gamers. After you join, then you just look for the Dawn of Titans room, which is a public community room where hundreds and hundreds of players have come in the past and or continue to come on a regular basis to share all sorts of wonderful game info and fun. Yes, Matthew Rich, Kuba is definitely a good Titan to get. If you are participating in this event, maybe not all the way, but going for a little bit farther than just the regular grind, if you grab Kuba in this event, you will be very happy. Besides from having a good time and leveling him up and being able to attack with him, you also will be able to eventually put him on a land defense, and he will be a very good earner for your lands. And of course, I'm not referring to resource lands as much as I'm referring to VP lands, because a lot of times, no matter what, VP lands will always be what you want your best resource gatherers to be on. Because when you do have VP lands, you want to be able to make the most of them, right? I do. And you may only have them for a certain amount of time, so while you have them, again, make the most of them. If you have 60% resist to anything, it's pretty much like having 0. You need to get into the 80% mark to see a damage reduction. You got it, now what? Oh, I just said, Tyrone. You just have to search non-toxic gamers. Join. You're roughly 2K away from him? Okay, yeah, definitely grab him. You'll even hear, even in Game Rescue Vintage's video, he'll back me up on this if he's still in chat. Gaming Jaeger will same thing. Good to have in the early game, and also good to have even in the late game. So, and again, you're looking for damage skills. Not just damage skills, but also has been known that armor piercing and possibly critical have something to do with pushing production a bit higher as well. What I mean by production is, if you look when you click on a land and you look in the top right and you see that little wheel that shows you how much you're getting from them. So you have to search non-toxic gamers, Tyrone. Yep, and after you join, which it's free to join, you just look for the Dawn of Titans chat room. After that, and I guarantee you're gonna message me. You're gonna message her on the stream in a few minutes saying you can't find the Dawn of Titans chat room and you need some help. It's gonna be the next thing you say. Hopefully not. because I unfortunately can't walk through that right now. Not while I'm streaming for everybody else in the stream. My dad has banned He's League of Gods. Oh, that's cool. I'm surprised. I thought League of Gods was in lineup. There's only a few people I know that were League of Gods players that jumped into the band app just to talk to some of the non-toxic people, but eh. It's been a while though since I've been in the main chat room though. Way too many chats. Way too many. And it's all Bo's fault, of course. Right now I've been level 30 Akivu for my attacks. He's not bad. There you go, Matthew Rich. Yeah, the champions, like Game Rescue was saying there earlier as well. Champion Titans in the early game are a lot of fun and are good tanks because lower level troops just get destroyed by tanky Titans like that. Guardians can be pretty tanky too, and they can be good land. They're more land defenders than anything else, but they can be pretty tanky as well. Guardians can be. But the reason why champions are more preferred is because they actually have attack skills, whereas Grenadiers only have defensive skills. I think we're, just over the hour mark. 12 watching, alright. Well, thank you for everybody that joined in. Definitely enjoying hanging out, grinding away. Oof. Snuck in and took my Odin down. Look at that. They populated exactly at the same... Oh, there they go. They split. I was going to say, those two, the Goliath looked like it was just one Goliath, but two markers above him. I'm going to grind down the rest of these portal stones, and then I'm going to wrap up the stream. See if we can get Odin to level 6. I think he might get there. We'll see. So, let me ask this question to everybody. Who are you grinding this event with, being the fact that you have the choice to grind with anybody? Roger Scott Slayton. Lagu try to get her to level 40. Oh, okay. Enjoying Tyrone? Okay, good. Hi, Marco Martinez. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. I always appreciate when everybody at least says hi and everything else. I did miss a couple people, of course, in my last DOT after show, though. Unfortunately, I did notice after the fact. I missed a couple people in the stream, but I do my best. Ooh, there you go, Down Powers, using Thor, almost 59. Very cool. So I'm assuming you got some really good Thor skills. My Thor didn't have the greatest skills, so I wasn't exactly too thrilled about him. Stardew? Who's Stardew? Sorry, but... oh, Sardu. Or Logu. Probably Logu because Panthers. Sardu. Grens definitely are on the rise. So I'm not going to say Sardu isn't good. Because before, people that didn't get Logu, they take Sardu because they were like, well, you know, it's still Ranger. But now that Grens are on the rise, just because range actually has a place in the game again, playing a lot heavier part in defensives and offenses as well. That Sardu isn't bad. So, but Logu, yes. Definitely Logu, because Logu's gonna buff your Panthers. And right now, Panthers, if you don't have a Calvarax and you're not using Calvarax with the skeletons, which right now is kind of like the, I want to call it the off meta. You know what I mean? It's not something that is very easily accessible for a lot of players. So the main meta right now is still Panthers, but now with archers and grenadiers being pushed into the mix, we're seeing a very quick shift in defenses and offenses shifting over to ranged. So definitely seeing. Now a lot of players, of course, don't have a lot of their maybe grenadiers, but definitely don't have, a lot of players don't have their archers higher level, and they might be like castle 17, 18, 19, even in the 20s, and their archers are sitting 5, 6 levels behind them because they really didn't care about human troops. But a lot of people for the longest time didn't care about human troops whatsoever and kept them on the back burner, you know. So my suggestion to all players now, especially, is don't forget about human troops. Don't. Playing a definite part in the game now. That is very important to make sure that you're not leaving them behind. Also, too, the skeletons with their relics specifically, they have serious panther resist, which does make them a bit of a counter for panthers. So there is that. It's more on the attack than the defense because rarely do you actually get, if you put a Calvarax on defense, will the actual spells drop enough skeletons to make a difference? Because it won't. But Calvarax on offense is different. You can drop those spells very fast and get a lot of troops out on the field. So, But again, like I said a little bit earlier as well, you don't have to have Calvrex to benefit either, though. You can still just have the relics. Like what you're seeing me doing right now is I have Odin and I have a 3 raised dead spell on them. Now, are those skeletons as powerful than when I'm not using them with Calvrex? No, they're not as powerful. But they're still putting 3 more troop units down on the field every time. And the relic does boost the skeletons a little bit. Look for some real easy battles for Calvrex here, or Odin here. Oh, they're anchoring these lands, huh? Thing is, with anchoring the real small lands is you're spending gold on very little amount of resource in some of the small lands. It's like, wow, is the gold actually worth dropping on a land that may not be there that long at all? Because obviously if you're using them for ping pong, they're going to be blasted through pretty quickly. Then again, as long as you don't collect them, they will remain there. You don't ever have to worry about grabbing new ping pong lands again. So in all essence, so long as you don't collect them, you can have a massive amount of ping pong lands that don't go anywhere. Wait, he should have some. Now these are a little bit of the higher level ping pong lands. What I mean by that is it's got low defense, but that's because obviously they're set for Pong. But because they're higher, they're going to give a lot more experience out. Should be alright. What should you use with your 790 gems? Well, I would use them to grind out as far as you can in the event. That's what I would suggest. It'll get you more rewards in the milestones. And honestly, milestone rewards in the events, especially in, first couple thousand, you're getting a good amount of, you're getting some divine gems and setting yourself up with more event tokens so that you can be ready for the next event. And you always take those skellies, just move around the map as quickly as possible, drop those skeletons down. Right on the enemy. Immediately, especially if you can catch grenadiers before they're about to throw, because then they instantly don't kill another whole unit troop, or maybe just take down some of their health low enough that you lose that unit troop. Using skeletons is all about saving. Now look how much more experience I got in that battle. It's all about saving more of your troops. You think we need more loading screens there, Archstanton? Let's do another one of those. But Arch, more loading screens. Come on. Thought you liked the loading screens. my skellies. Oh, there we go. Looks like we got about 4 more battles. Maybe if they fill them up with your memes, Arch? So, Arch, just curious, because I didn't see you say anything in my comments over this last week. You get anything good out of the Theaters of War or Altars of Plenty? Anything good? Or did you not participate in those guys? Hey, EJ Johnson, how we doing? Not too bad, not too bad. Just grinding away, chilling out. Wanted to see if anybody wanted to join me in my grind. Got most likely like 3 more battles to go though here on the stream. So, but thank you for joining. Might stream again tomorrow. We'll see. Depending on how my day goes. Elijah Butler, is this stream about to end? I'm late. Yeah, it's alright though. Can always rewatch it. Get out of there, Grenadiers. This guy, oh, poof. Didn't really hurt him though. Oh, don't freak out. It's a stupid thing that comes up. I might charge my battery. Let's see. So where are we at? Ooh, I broke 1,000. Oh, you rolled an Ishkar? That's about it? I see. I didn't get any event relics for this one. I mean, I definitely would have used them, uh, just to get myself, because if they're event relic specific, like specific to an event, you know, you gotta use them, because you never know when you could use them again. Nowadays, it seems like relics are switched up all the time. Hashtag not happy still about the whole saving 3 stars for Odin and not being able to use them. That was a bunch of crock. That was a crock right there. Am I tired? A little bit. I mean, it's the end of my day. So, I've been streaming for over an hour. I mean, Odin's like, I summoned skellies. Hmm. Alright. We got 17 watching. Thank you, everybody, that would join the stream. I'm going to do another battle here. It's going to be a final battle. The final countdown. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so guess what? New season of Arrested Development. I just started rewatching all of them from the beginning again until I get to season 5, the newest season they just released on Netflix. Big fan of Job, the magician. To all those fans of Arrested Development out there, you know what I'm talking about. Ooh, from this event, your alliance is getting Ladega from the rewards. Excellent. That's awesome. That's what you want to get. That is what you want to get. It's the best thing out of this event is the Ladega Basathi rank reward situation. Hands down. All right. $1080. There you go. 1080p. Alright, DOT community. Thank you for everybody joining me today. I'm going to wrap this one up here at about an hour and a half. So, I will be back possibly again tomorrow for another live stream. If anybody wants to join me and just hanging out, enjoying the game, and talking shop. And yeah, so DOT. Well, I also might have another video coming out too tomorrow. Uh, got an idea. Got an idea for a video. Couple ideas actually. So we'll see. So I will talk to you all again very soon. Have a